हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, एक बार फिर से हम आ गए हैं एक्सरसाइज 7.2 लेकर के और इसमें हम पढ़ेंगे सेक्शन फॉर्मूला. इट मीन्स वी वांट टू डिवाइड अ पर्टिकुलर लाइन सेगमेंट in the given ratio. For example, suppose we have this paper and we want to cut it from a particular point inside the paper. By the way, in the ratio 1:2. Then what about the coordinate here? कैसे पता करेंगे कि ये कोऑर्डिनेट कहाँ से हमको कट करना है? Then this is our main object. How to divide a line segment in the ratio say m:n, and we want to calculate this particular coordinate. Suppose a x1 y1, b x2 y2, and this coordinate which we want to calculate say xy. If we draw perpendicular on x-axis from all these 3 points, by the way, p, q and n. Again draw altitude to these two. Now tell me, what about the gap PQ? This gap is x, this one is x1, so in between the gap is x minus xy. Very simple. Similarly, what about this is x2? What about this? X. So remaining is x2 minus x. Clear? One important concept from similarity, chapter number 7 of your book. Similarity. Two triangles are similar when any two angles are same. Is a right triangle, 90 and 90, and one more angle is same. And when triangles are similar, their sides are in the same ratio. For example, here, by the way, perpendicular 1, perpendicular 2, hypotenuse 1, hypotenuse 2, base 1, base 2. Then how we write the corresponding sides? P1 by P2, H1 by H2, and B1 by B2. सिर्फ इतनी सी चीज आपको उस चैप्टर की याद रखनी है. Sides are in the same ratio if two angles are same to same. So here in this diagram what we have? 90 and 90 same, correct? And these two are corresponding angle because these lines are parallel. So what we conclude, triangle number 1 and triangle number 2 are similar, all due to AA criteria, means दो एंगल सेम टू सेम है. अब इसमें हम वही रेशियो लेते हैं. x minus x1 is the perpendicular, divide by the perpendicular x2 minus x. Hypotenuse is given m ratio and hypotenuse is given in the n ratio. Now cross multiply, nx minus nx1 equal to mx2 minus mx. Take all the x on one side because our aim is to calculate x, and take all the remaining things on other side. Our aim is to calculate coordinate x. So coordinate x is nothing but mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n is the coordinate x. Correct? Similarly, we can calculate the coordinate y also. But this time you have to calculate this gap, and this gap. How we calculate? This is y and this height is y1. So this one is nothing but y minus y1. Similarly, this one is y2, this one is y. So remaining is y2 minus y. The same thing. So we can calculate by another way, comparing m by n with m means y minus y1 and y2 minus y. Same thing. Cross multiply, my2, my, and y and y1. Our aim is to calculate y. So y on one side and others on other. My2. What we are getting? Y equals to my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n is the y coordinate. Very simple formula. Suppose we want to calculate midpoint. Midpoint means 50-50. M and N both 1 and 1. So simply you have to put here 1, 1, 1, 1. So what is the midpoint formula? x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Easy. Suppose मेरे को एक कोई सर्कल दे दिया, उसके डायमीटर के एंड पॉइंट्स 1, 3 and 7, 5. Question is, find the center of this circle. It means we want to calculate the midpoint. What is the midpoint? Average. 1 and 7 average is 4. And 3 and 5 average is 4. So what about this center P? Center P is the average of the end points of the diameter. Sometimes they will give you the parallelogram and say that find the midpoint of the diagonal. Very simple. Average of the corner point, you will get the midpoint of the diagonal. In this way we can calculate. So now we start exercise 7.2. The first sum, find the coordinate of the point which divides the join of -1, 7 and 4, -3 in the internal ratio 2:3. It means M and N given to you 2:3. And our aim is to calculate this coordinate, say x, y. Apply the direct formula. X equals to 2 into 4 plus 3 into -1 divided by 2 plus 3. Always put an arrow. Left to right, right to left. Yaad hai na? Yes. And y equals to 2 into -3 plus 3 into 7 divided by 2 plus 3. What we are getting? 8 minus 3, 5 by 5, that is x equals to 1. Similarly here y equals to -6 and 21 divided by 5, that is nothing but 15 by 5, and y equals to 3. So what about this coordinate? Now this coordinate is 1, 3. Easy? One more. Question number 2 is a very important question from previous year's board paper. Find the coordinate of the points of trisection of the line segment joining 4, -1 and -2, -3. Trisection meaning is we want to cut this line segment in 3 equal parts. 3 equal parts means शुगर केन देखा है अपन ने, ये शुगर केन में ऐसे बने होते हैं. Yes, so we want to calculate first part, second part, third part. These coordinates we don't know. Our aim is to calculate these two coordinates. Then the simple method is, first you should calculate 2:1. Then you have this coordinate. Then again start the same question and 2:1. So first we start with the ratio, say 2:1. First part, x equals to 2 to this side, 1 to this side. 2 into -2 plus 1 into 4 divided by 2 plus 1. So x equals to -4 and 4, that is 0. Y equals to 2 into -3 plus 1 into -1 divided by 3. This will be nothing but -6 and -1. -6 and -1, -7 by 3. So what about this coordinate? Now this coordinate is in your hand, 0, -7 by 3. Easy. We have two methods. Now we have 0, -7 by 3. We want to calculate the midpoint of now new coordinate with the old 4, -1. Then also you will get the same answer. But sometimes कई बार क्या होता है, बच्चे उसमें गलती कर देते हैं. इसलिए अपन क्या बताते हैं, अपन बोलते हैं इस क्वेश्चन को एक बार वापस कर लो. कैसे? Write the same question again. And previously it was 2:1. Now this time we'll divide in 1:2. So we'll have this coordinate. X equals to 1 into and 2 into. So 1 into -2 plus 2 into 4 divided by 1 plus 2, that is 3. Minus 2 and 8. Answer is 2 is the value of x. Now what about y? 1 into minus 3 plus 2 into minus 1 divide by again 3. Minus 3 and minus 2. Minus 5 by 3. Answer is 2 and minus 5 by 3. So this coordinate is 2 comma minus 5 by 3. Your choice. If somebody wants, no, I will calculate the midpoint of these two. Go ahead, no problem. But mistake नहीं होनी चाहिए. जिनकी मिस्टेक हो रही है वो लोग क्या करेंगे? 1:2, then 2:1, या 2:1, then 1:2, then you will get 100% correct answer. Now the next question is number 4. और इस क्वेश्चन में क्या करें? इस क्वेश्चन में उल्टा मामला है. What they are saying that this particular coordinate is 2 minus 5 by 3 by the way, and we want to calculate what about the ratio, reverse question. And if we start with m:n, it will become very difficult. So the shortcut method is never assume m:1. Whenever ratio is required, always assume k:1. So here the sum number 4, minus 3, 10 and 6 minus 8, and the point is given to you minus 1 comma 6. Minus 3, 10, 6 minus 8, minus 1 comma 6. Find the ratio in which this coordinate divide the line segment. Reverse question. So suppose the ratio may be k:1. So minus 1 is the given coordinate now x. Apply the same formula. Put the same arrow. K into 6, 6k. 1 into minus 3 divided by k plus 1. Cross multiply, minus k, minus 1, 6k, minus 3. Our aim is to calculate k. So k on one side. Minus 2, minus 7k, minus cut, k equals to 2 by 7. Now when k equals to 2 by 7, you put here k equal to 2 by 7. 2 by 7 is to 1. In the ratio, you know from class 6th or 7th, if you multiply by the same number, ratio remains same. So multiply both the side by 7. Answer is 2:7. Now somebody want to wish, no, I want to calculate with 6. No problem. You will get the answer. How? 6 equals to. Now using y coordinate, that means k into y plus 1 into 10 divide by k plus 1. Your choice. If you solve it, you will get k equals to again 2 by 7. Easy? Good. For more question, sum number 5. Find the ratio in which the line segment joining A 1 minus 5 and minus 4, 5 is divided by x-axis. Also find the coordinate. Divided by x-axis, you know, this is x-axis. And some line divide the by x-axis point. It means this coordinate is something like a comma 0. Class 9 concept. If a line segment say cut by y-axis, then what about this point? 0 comma b. Important point. So this line segment is divided by the point, by the way, a comma 0. Ratio is not known. And whenever ratio is not known, we have to assume k:1. Now variable a is unknown, variable k is unknown, but the idea 0 is with us. So why not? We are comparing with 0 y coordinate. So k into 5, 5k plus 1 into minus 5 divide by k plus 1. Cross multiply. अब पता है यहाँ पर क्या करते हैं बहुत सारे बच्चे, k plus 1 into 0, k plus 1. Oh, सब गड़बड़ हो जाएगा ना. Be cautious. 5k equals to 5, k equals to 1. K equals to 1 means the ratio is 1:1. Ratio is 1:1. Now the question is, find the coordinate. It means you have to calculate A. So how we calculate A? Now another point. So this A, 1:1, that is midpoint. And midpoint means average. So -4 plus 1 divided by 2, that is -3/2. So what about the final answer? Final answer is coordinate -3/2, 0. Easy. Pretty tough laga. Now one more sum number 6 is again from the previous year's board paper. Question is 4 coordinates of a parallelogram A, B, C, D. A is 1, 2, B is 4y, C is x6, and D is 3, 5. The important point is you have to write in proper order. If you have started A here, then A, B, C, D. Somebody wants to write A, B, C, D, no problem, but it should be in the cyclic order. Correct? Question is not a very difficult question, but क्या होता है स्टूडेंट इसको डिफिकल्ट बना देता है. We want to calculate y coordinate and x coordinate. अब जनरली स्टूडेंट्स क्या करते हैं? They calculate this distance, they calculate this distance, distance, and then compare. Because the property of parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Oh, सुबह से शाम हो जाएगी, नहीं होगा क्वेश्चन. The best method is, here we are using class 9 concept. What? Diagonals of the parallelogram cut each other in the ratio 50-50. It means this point P is nothing but midpoint of the diagonals. Correct? So, the midpoint of AC, very simple, x plus 1 divided by 2 and 6 plus 2 divided by 2. And midpoint of BD, 4 plus 3 divided by 2, 5 plus y divided by 2. Now this P coordinate is the midpoint of AC as well as BD. It means these two are same and these two are same. Very simple. So now compare x plus 1 by 2 equals to 4 plus 3 by 2. Direct x plus 1 equals to 7, x equals to 6. Compare these two, 8 by 2, 5 plus y by 2, y equals to 3. Hence, x equals to 6 and y equals to 3. बताओ कितना आसान क्वेश्चन बना दिया. अब अगर लेंथ फॉर्मूला लगाते तो कहां पहुंचते? दिस इज now the next one is find the area of the rhombus. You know rhombus, what is the property? Diagonals bisect each other perpendicularly. Correct? Coordinates are given to you 3, 0, 4, 5, -1, 4, and -2, -1. You have to calculate the area. There are so many options for this. The best thing is, you know, these 4 triangles are congruent. If we calculate area of one triangle and then we multiply by 4. What about this coordinate? Midpoint 3 and -1, 1. Average 0 and 4, average. Now very simple thing to calculate the area of this shaded part. Base into height. What is the length of base, by the way? OMP. So OM equals to under root this minus this, the whole square, 4 minus 2, the whole square. It is nothing but 2 square, that is 4, and 2 square, that is 4, root 8. Clear? What about OP? Applying the same formula, 1 minus of 2 and 2 minus of what we are getting, 9 plus 9, root 18. Now this angle is 90 degree. Half base into height. Half base into height. Multiply these two. 144. And you know the square root of 144 is nothing but 12. And 12 by 2, 6. 6 is the answer of this one block, one triangle. And how many triangles congruent we have? 4. That's why the complete area is nothing but 24 square units. If you want to calculate in another manner, you can calculate diagonal, say diagonal 1 and diagonal 2, and you know the formula, half d1 d2 is the area of the rhombus. Your choice. You may solve by any other method, no problem, it's mathematics. तो ये हमने आज कंप्लीट करी एक्सरसाइज 7.2. अगर आप ये अपने आप से देख रहे हैं तो याद रखिए, जहां तक हो सके लैपटॉप या डेस्कटॉप को यूज करिए. मोबाइल थर्ड ऑप्शन रखिए. कुछ नहीं है देन मोबाइल को यूज करिए. पेरेंट्स से मेरी रिक्वेस्ट है कि जब भी बच्चे अपने लेसन्स को देखें उनके साथ रहें, अलग रूम में उनको नहीं पढ़ने दें. आप साथ में रहेंगे तो बच्चों का कॉन्फिडेंस अच्छा रहेगा. और तीसरा, बच्चों के लिए लॉकडाउन पीरियड में हम बैठे हैं, मम्मी पापा की कुछ ना कुछ थोड़ी थोड़ी हेल्प जरूर किया करें. तो मिलते हैं अगला टॉपिक 7.3 कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री लेकर के. तब तक टेक केयर, गुड बाय.